So let me hopefully entertain you by showing you how to play the 3 main drum beats from the song Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams, drummed by Chris Sharrock. So let's start off with that cool ride cymbal drum beat that occurs for the first time at 39 seconds into the song. And I want to mention that Chris is stepping 8th notes all the way through the song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and with his left foot. This is an extra level of difficulty and independence that you can add to the basic parts if you want. They're not essential to play the song, but it's certainly there in the recording, and I'll show you later on what that sounds like when you include the hi-hat being stepped as well. But to learn the parts, to start off with, we're just going to take the hi-hat foot out to make it easier for you to hear. So the first part is we're playing up on the ride cymbal, and I'm going to leave out the bell part for now. First half of the drum beat is this: 1 and 2 and So we've got a bass drum on the of 1 and the of 2, pushing into the next downbeat in each case. 1, 2, 3. The next half of the bar is the tricky bit, where we got some almost half parallelly kind of stuff. This always reminds me of Neil Peart. In some of the Rush songs, he likes to play this pattern quite a few times in a few songs. We get 3 E and then right. 3 E and then it resolves with 4 E and So 3 E and 4 E and and that bass drum comes down with the first of the 2 doubles on the and of beat 3. Put the 2 parts together. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1. Really cool drum beat. The next level is to add in the ride cymbal bell. And on the recording, although he does change it live slightly, he plays the bell on beat 2 with the snare drum backbeat, and then with those 2 doubles either side of beat 4. So we get 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and And by the way, I've got the free PDF for you to download from my website. You find a link beneath this video. You can have this printed out in front of you, and hopefully it'll make things a lot easier for you to understand as we go through this lesson together. So a little bit faster, we get 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1. And as we sort of speed up even more, those 2 doubles, we kind of get this, that sort of movement. He doesn't play both of those ride cymbal bells at the same volume, sort of rolls into them. If you watch my right hand, you're going to see how we sort of do this sort of molar whip into the bell each time. And don't worry too much if sometimes you miss the bell, it doesn't sound right. Just keep at it, and hopefully, eventually, the muscle memory will kick in, and you'll start to be more solid and more accurate with the bell. So a bit faster. 1, 2, 3 and 4 E and 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1. So it's an example of how when I miss the bell. That's sort of up to speed, and you can see with my left hand I'm sort of adding in some ghost notes. I haven't written them on the chart. That's an extra level of complexity. If you feel comfortable throwing in ghost notes in between what the right hand is doing, then that's going to fill out the groove even more, make it sound even cooler. But that's not essential for the main part. So now let me play for it up to speed. Play it for you up to speed without the microphone on, so you can hear the drums, and I'll include the stepped hi-hat foot as well. Here we go. So the next drum beat occurs at 55 seconds going into what I suppose you'd call the bridge, and we're playing 16th notes on the snare drum. And the bass drum pattern is very, very similar. We also get that snare drum popping out on the E of beat 3, but we don't get the snare drum at the end of the bar on the of beat 4, so we get some doubles, which we'll go over in a second. So without the hi-hat foot, without the 2 doubles at the end of the bar, we've got this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So the only difference there with the bass drum is the bass drum's moved from the and of beat 3 to the of beat 4, so it's pushing into the snare drum backbeat on beat 4. Next thing is to add in those little doubles at the end. Right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, left. If you're not comfortable playing a 5-stroke roll, right, right, left, left, you could just double the last 16th note instead. I'm just playing at the end of the bar instead of. So you've got 2 options there if you want to. If you can't play the 5-stroke roll, right, right, left, left, right into beat 1, then you can just play the last 16th note as doubled instead. Here's that played up to speed with the hi-hat foot. So the last groove occurs at 1 minute 42, and it's the tom-tom groove. And what Chris is doing is he's playing basically identically the same drum beat from 55 seconds on the snare drum, but between 2 different toms, the floor tom and whatever rack tom happens to be nearest to your left hand. And it's the same bass drum and snare drum accented pattern. We just got to come off the correct tom to play the snare drum backbeats or the accent on the E of 3 with the correct hand in the correct place. So our right hand's going to be playing the backbeat on beats 2 and 4, and then that 1 snare drum note on the E of beat 3. We're going to come down from that tom there. The only real difference, apart from the orchestration, is the end of the bar where we get 4 E and a 1. Chris sort of rolls down the toms for this last part of the bar. 4 E and a 1. So the hand part, without the bass drum to start off with, is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And the 4 E and a 1 is kind of accented a little bit as well. The rest of those notes are sort of played at medium sort of volume. Don't accent them too much, but you can hear like that there's a bit more oomph to them. So with the bass drum, and this is kind of tricky because your left hand's going to be playing with the bass drum up on the high tom, we get 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4. So I played the wrong part there. I'm going to keep that in because it is quite tricky to play it slowly. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 2, a 3 E, a 4 E and a 1. Without me counting over the top so you can hear the parts. But it will feel the same as the groove at 55 seconds. And here's it played up to speed with the hi-hat foot stepping as well. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you've got any questions, feel free to email me, rob@drumstheword.com. Don't forget to download the free PDF from my website. Again, the link is beneath this video. Give this video a like and a comment if you enjoyed it. And until our next drum lesson together, toodle pip and happy drumming to you. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. And you can watch my other free drum lessons by clicking the links on the screen now. Alternatively, if you want to learn how to play literally hundreds of famous and popular songs in full, from start to finish, and including the fully transcribed sheet music, then check out my website drumstheword.com for further details. Thanks for watching.